Hey Susie, my name is Christina. I'm with KC Phoenix SEO. Told you I'd get you this video over with some free SEO tips on how to set your company above your competition. So we're going to go over three things today. First thing is content, then citations, and backlinks. So with content, the average site needs 1,000 to 1,500 words to be optimized with Google. We prefer for that to be on your front page because that's how a lot of backlinks work, because they come to your front page most of the time. When I go through your page, it looks like on your home page you're sitting at about 100, maybe 100 words. So a lot of people have a misunderstanding that they should put the content on their backlinks, but most of your traffic's going to come to your home page, and you want to capture their attention and get those backlinks to come back to your home page. So that would be the first thing I'd suggest, is getting that 1,000 to 1,500 words on your front page worth of content with built-in keywords. When I talk about keywords, I'm talking about what people search in Google. So for instance, one buyer intent keyword would be Kansas concealed carry classes. It's something you guys do and offer. And right now, about 720 people a month are searching for that. And so you're missing out on those potential customers by not having that keyword built into your site and having that content. Your number one competitors when doing this search is Centerfire. And when you pull up their page, they're sitting at about 500 words of content. So not a whole lot more, but they have other things that are playing a factor into that. But just by getting your content to beat out your competitors, that would be a really big start into beating them out for several different keywords. The second thing we're going to talk about are citations. So anytime you do any kind of search on Google for any kind of service, it's going to pop up here with what we call the Google Map Pack. And that's where your business name, the address, and the phone number are going to be listed. And you can rank up here without being in the top 3 down here. And sometimes people will stop and they'll go to the map pack and they don't go any further in their search. So it really benefits to have your website ranked in the citations as well. So a tool I'm going to show you is called whitespark.ca. It's something that you can go out and get yourself. Depending on the plan, you're looking at between $30 and $70 a month. And it will actually show you, it's a citation finder, and show you how many you have versus your competitors. So you'll see that you have 19, Family Firearm Safety has 17, and then Kansas Gun Class has 11. But if you go in here and look, you can actually see where they're listed, because the number isn't always the most important thing. It could be the power that they're bringing in, and you also want to make sure that it's listed exactly the way that you have it. So if you're listing your citations as not a victim training, and you're not listing them as not a victim training - firearms and personal safety like you have in your Google My Business, then it's not bringing in the right amount of power to your website. And then you'll see all of these down here that have question marks. Those are not bringing in any power to your website. So even though it shows that you have 19, you actually have 10 that are bringing in power to your website. So the easiest way to beat them when you're worried about, which ones are better citations than others, is to go in here and use this tool to go look at what your competitors are doing and get those same citations, but also you want to beat them by a lot. So I wouldn't just beat them by a couple, because you'll see you're actually beating them by a couple, but there's something else going on with your Google My Business and the citations that you're bringing in. Like I said, you're really only showing 10 citations that are bringing in power, so you want to beat them by like 50, 80, 100 citations. It is time consuming to go get your stuff listed. The way that you get a citation is you submit your information into directories like Yellow Pages, Yelp, CityStar, etc. And it does take a lot of time. Some of them do cost money, but it's really worth it to get ranked in that Google Map Pack and make sure that people are seeing your site. Last thing that we're going to talk about are backlinks. We call this link juice. Basically, Site A points to Site B. Site A is the link juice, which gives Site B more authority in Google's eyes. It's like a popularity contest. Basically, the more sites and link juice that you have, the more popular you are. That being said, some links are not created equal, as far as you want to make sure that you're getting powerful, good content links, not anything that's spammy, and you want to make sure that it has to do specifically with your niche. So you wouldn't want to have a blog talking about pizza coming back to your webpage because you don't sling pizzas for a living. So you would want to make sure it's blogs talking about concealed carry, maybe the reciprocity in other states, different holsters, etc. So you have a wide range of stuff you can go after. You just want to make sure it has to do with what you're doing. So another tool that I'm showing you in this video is called Ahrefs. You can go out and get this as well. It's called ahrefs.com. It costs me about $100 a month. Again, it depends on what plan you go with, but it really breaks down your website, how you're doing, and what links you have coming in. It does look like you've spiked recently in getting your backlinks, but this really breaks down. You've got 46 domains with 267 backlinks, and so it'll show you what's coming into your site. You can come in here and click on the domains and see where most of them are coming from. It shows that you've got 160 from as.me, which I'm assuming is probably a blog. But it breaks down what this is, how much power it's bringing in. So you see that says 90, so this is a really good backlink that you're getting, and you're getting 160 of them. The great thing about this is that you can compare yourself against your competitor. So like I showed you, Centerfire was your #1 competitor. They have 251 domains with 1,000 backlinks. So that's why they're beating you, is they have a lot more popularity with Google. So you just want to make sure that you're going back and getting more and more backlinks to beat out your competition. So in closing today, we talked about content, citations, and link juice. Again, make sure you're getting that 1,000 to 1,500 words of good content with those keywords built in on your homepage. Going after those citations, like I said, I would go out with 50, 80, 100 citations. And then link juice, getting those backlinks, and you want to make sure that you beat out your competition with the amount of backlinks, but also the quality of backlinks. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, give me a call at 816-323-4100. Again, my name is Christina with KC Phoenix SEO.